Oh yeah. Happens more times than I care to admit.
Tear the house apart today, searched the car, the bedroom, cleaned everything looking for my wallet. And it was sitting on the end table in the living room. Right in plain view.
I've done that. I've done that. I've definitely done that. Hey guys, what is up? We're gonna be starting the stream.
She's like, I couldn't find it. It's nowhere.
Starting the stream right now. Hope you guys enjoy. We're just gonna be doing some more Division gameplay. It's gonna be me and Futek right now, and then later on, when the rest of the guys get on, we'll get going with that. But yeah, so enjoy, and feel free to leave comments and stuff like that, fellas. Yeah, I've actually done that. When I used to work in front of computers a lot for a while, and it would fuck up my eyes. So I ended up having to start wearing glasses, and my eyesight was good, but my eyes would get so tired that I eventually needed glasses just to help them focus faster. And I wore them for like maybe 6 months. I had to wear them like every day for like 6 months, and then after that, my eyes like started, I guess, recovering from the stress of that, and then I wasn't doing that job anymore either, and now I don't have to wear them anymore. I can wear them at night. They help me at night because at night the tail lights on cars look humongous. It's like a huge circle, and then if I put my glasses on, it makes it into a small little tiny. It helps them focus at night or whatever. But other than that, I don't really have to wear my glasses anymore. And there was a few times where I would be looking for my glasses like a maniac, looking for shit and grabbing this and grabbing that and going to the car and looking through all the places where I would put them in the car, and I would come back inside the house, look everywhere, go in the shower, be like, sometimes I hang them on the little rack that we have by the shower. Where the fuck are my fucking glasses? And I would fucking get pissed, and I'll get so frustrated that I would get like hot, So then I'll put fucking water, turn on the sink water to splash water in my face. I will look up, and there they were on my fucking forehead. Yeah. I done that, and I done it to where completely forgot that I fucking had them on, and I would start taking a shower, and I would go to wash my face, and I would hit my glasses because I was taking a shower with my glasses on. So yeah, right in front of your face, so you don't even fucking see them or know where they're at. Like, fucking bitch. Yep. Know that feeling. Definitely know that feeling.
This is funny because I think most people can relate.
Yeah.
They just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, my wife has told me the same thing, that she's done it a few times because she has to wear glasses all the time, and she's told me that there's a few times where she loses track of what, like, to take them off or whatever. She doesn't even think about it, and then next thing you know, she's taking like a shower and stuff, and like she hits her glasses, she's like, fuck, I gotta take them out and dry them so they're freaking empty to them.
All right, so I was in here trying to upgrade my bench, and I got it to gear score 250 or whatever.
All right.
I need printer FileMate. I'm really far from my TV. I can't read that. I need glasses.
Oh, hey, I know what you're talking about.
The little bottom one you can only hold 10 of, because everything else I have hundreds of.
Yeah. What's the trick to that? I know that if you have on your screen, if you have, what's it called? They're like little green target ranges. It's like a target range. I can't.
On my map?
Yeah, like, I don't know if you have them on yours. Let me see if I have it on mine. It'll be green. Oh, there's too much red right now on my map. They're green. You'll see them because it's like a silhouette, like the ones you shoot at the shooting range. It'll be a little green one of those. If you see those anywhere on your map, and you go and you do the little challenge. Oh, actually, I do have one. And you do a little challenge on there, they'll give you a bunch of crafting materials, like a bunch of crafting materials. The faster time you get, you do better. If you do it with more people, you have a higher chance of succeeding when you do them and getting all those materials. So that's an easy way to get them. I also believe if you have mods that you're not using, I believe there's certain mods or guns. I forgot. It's a specific thing. Mods or gear pieces. It's one of those. And when you break them down, they'll fucking give you those things. And I don't know what's been going on in my game, but I have that like alarm going off, like something like we're being attacked or something. And it's been going on the whole fucking time. It's driving me nuts because it won't fucking stop. It's literally inside the base of operations. If I go outside or the shooting range, it's not there. But if I'm just like hanging around in the base of operations, it's fucking going nuts and it's fucking annoying as shit. Holy fuck, man.
Like a really good version of a Carbine 7. I think that would be cool. Gonna deconstruct that. Oh, cool. They actually transferred the G36 over to this.
Every time I soon as I start streaming, my boy Rick hits me up.
It's almost good.
Hey, he's trying to get like him and his friends started a car club. They're trying to go to a meet. There's like a car show going on, and they don't wanna participate just yet because they're just starting out, but they want to like take the cars out there so they could be in part of the scene or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was telling me if I have a mass sensor error coming up on my screen, and I just have to replace the freaking sensor for it, and then my engine will be fine. And but he was asking me if I got it so I could take my car out there. I'm like, I'm not part of their crew. I'm not part of their car club. And I honestly kind of don't want to be, just because like me myself, I'm not working or anything. I can't afford to like really try to keep my cars up to par to what they're trying to do. And I don't want to be the one guy in the car club that kind of holds them back because I have one guy. They'll be like, all our cars are fucking badass, but what about his? You know, like I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy. So I think if I get things going or whatever, then maybe I might then like when that happens, I might try to be like, all right, let me join or whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. It definitely takes a lot of money to keep a car up to par.
Yeah, and with my car, I love doing that. Anyways, like I like maintaining it, but like the whole not working thing, um, is fucking really holding me back right now because can't do much to a car if you ain't got no money. So I'm trying to get everything ready in my garage, and I'm gonna start welding again, and I'm gonna start doing uh, custom e-brakes, like the levers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing custom levers. I'm gonna start doing custom gear shifts or shift knobs. So yeah, and then also I want to start seeing if I could do custom extension bars for the shifters. because that's a thing that I've seen people are buying a lot or whatever. You extend your shifter so it's kind of closer to your wheel, so you don't have to take your hand off of your wheel for too long. So I might start doing all of that shit, and then that will slowly bring in money. Got some new juices today, and I got fucking a new fucking coil for my Freemax or whatever. I'm fucking good right now. The only problem is the nicotine's hitting me so hard because the coil that I had on it was already fucked up. That I'm fucking like to the point where I'm starting to get lightheaded, and I'm just like, God damn, I forgot what a good coil does.
Yeah. Okay. Now rolling in this one, recalibration anyways, is a big flipping difference. I don't want to get rid of my true Patriot build, even though I could piece something together that's probably a little better. The 5 out of 6 build is actually pretty good. 7.5 critical hit chance. Let's go to my stash. Shit that I don't even have. Alright, so what I want to roll it for, it has to be, I have to have another piece that like I traded out for, or does I have to sacrifice another piece?
Sacrifice.
Okay.
Because once you roll it, that's it. That's just gone.
I can't just re-roll it even though it's the same one, or?
What do you mean?
Okay, so say I didn't get it to exactly where I wanted it to. I want it to be higher, and I still can. I have to sacrifice another piece.
Yes. Yeah. So, say for example, you roll the first talent, right? That's the only talent that gonna be able to roll on that piece. You'll be able to roll it as much as you want, but the price of rolling it will go up. But you'll be able to roll it as much as you want. So it's pretty much the way it was for the guns. Remember in part 1, when you went to the guns and you recalibrated, say you wanted what was the ones over there? I can't remember the names of the talents over there anymore. But say you wanted like the destructive or something like that. I think that was one of them. And you rolled 1 for destructive. That was the only one you could put whatever you wanted there after that point. But that was the only one you were able to move. You couldn't move the other 2. So it's the same thing here. You could roll any piece you want off of it to put something else on. But then you won't be able to move the other 2, just that one that you modified. And you'll see it because it'll have a little, it'll have like a little crescent wrench on it, showing you that. I think it's a crescent wrench and a screwdriver or something like that. Something like that. It's some sort of wrench and a screwdriver.
Yeah, I see it. Recalibration score has a little thing on it. 0. Okay, so this one has plus 4% critical hit chance. Now, the one that I have obviously has 3.5, but in the same spot on a different one, I have plus 2% weapon damage. Now, I want weapon damage instead of critical hit chance. I want to calibrate that up. So will that pop up in the same spot, or can I only roll the talent with Arquette?
All right. So if you look at your weapons, let me go into one. Just a second. So if you look at your weapons and you look at the part that you're trying to roll, it'll have a big logo on it, like a magazine or a screwdriver or bolts, or it'll have some sort of little icon on it, right? Right under that icon, you'll see like a circle, and it'll be a circle. There's a circle with a line through it, and then there's a circle with a triangle on it. You could only roll triangles to triangles, circles to circles, circle circle with a line with a circle with a line. So it needs to be the same. So look at the one that you're trying to roll on your gun, and look at the one that you're trying to put on the gun, and make sure it's the same symbol.
Okay. And on this one, I'm trying to do it with a backpack.
All right. So with a backpack, the way that it works on those is you could do an offensive mod for an offensive mod, defensive mod for a defensive mod, skill mod for a skill mod. So that'll be in 3 colors. It'll be red, blue, and yellow. So if it's like right now you're trying to do critical hit chance with what?
I'm trying to get rid of the critical hit chance and put it to weapon damage.
Yeah.
And in that slot,
And
I have
they'll
another
go
backpack that has weapon damage.
Yeah. Yeah, weapon damage for weapon damage. So red with red is going to be good. And that's actually the builds you want. You want to put as much weapon damage that you can, because weapon damage goes to all your weapons and not just specific weapons. So the more you put on there, the higher the DPS on any gun. Yeah, it's a good one.
I don't understand. This is complicated as fuck, man.
No, it's not complicated. It's just, I thought the same thing, but it's not really complicated. It's getting used to the new system, because it's literally the same thing. There's just a lot more you can do with it. It's more diversity that you can do with it. So it seems like it's complicated, but it's the same thing. Just remember, when you're recalibrating something on your gear, red for red, blue for blue, yellow for yellow. So you will never be able to say you have 2 pieces of electronics on your vest, but you want to put 2 pieces of fucking offensive, like 2 weapon damage, right? And you want to take off skill power, skill haste. You won't be able to do that. It needs to be the same brand. So you will need to find another piece of that same gear with the mods or talents that you already want. And that's the grind that Bar and Jax do. When they're like, oh, if you see a something piece with this on it, let me know. Or if you find any vest.
Okay, so I can't just roll it, right? I have to trade the talent.
Exactly. And
that's shitty, but
and that's where the sacrifice is. So you're taking, it's like saying, it's like, all right, but like, let's say like you had 2 PlayStation controllers right in front of you, right? Mm-hmm. Now you have a red one and a black one. On the red one, you have your triggers are fucking amazing, right? But one of the analog sticks is kind of fucked up. But on the fucking black one, both analog sticks work, but your triggers are kind of shitty. So you would take the triggers off the red one and put them on the black one. But now your red one doesn't have any triggers because you sacrificed it. Get it? So your red one would be gone. Like it just wouldn't. You won't be able to use it at all because the game will literally take it off your loot. If that makes more sense.
Yeah, I can understand. So it shouldn't have called it recalibration, because you're not really recalibrating shit.
Well, you are, but you're also sacrificing shit. Because you're taking stuff off of one. A lot of people want like if you see the posts on it, a lot of people talk about the recalibration station because they want it to be more like it was in part 1. Because in part 2, and this one, the one we're playing in now, it's complicated because you lose certain guns, right? You can't. Just recently, they started making it so that if you craft a gun, if you craft a replica, because they'll say replica on it. If you craft a replica, before you couldn't do nothing with the replica. You couldn't take talents off of it. You couldn't put talents on it. And now they made it so you can. But the thing is, you have to go find those blueprints. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are complaining because they're saying, like, if I have this gun and I go to recalibrate it, why can't I just put any talent that I want on it? Like in part 1 was. In part 1, you would sacrifice something, but you can pick from a list of what you wanted, and it was easier to make your build.
Right.
Well, in this game, they don't want you to do that. They want you to go out and find that piece to make it kind of more realistic. Like you wouldn't just have all those at your disposal, because then you would just be making whatever the fuck you want. So you need to go out and find that piece. That's the reason why, like I said, Jackson Bar, if they want a vest and they wanted to have nothing but red on it, they wanted at least two reds on it, or maybe even three reds on it. They'll be like, I need to get one that has three reds, but two of those reds have to be God rolls. They pretty much have to be exactly what I want, because I'll only be able to change out one for something else. So that's what they do. They go and they look for specific pieces with certain things on it, and then they either favor it or put it in their stash, and they're like, all right, that piece is almost perfect, but I need this talent on it. So now I need to find, it doesn't matter what backpack it is, I just need that talent to be on the backpack. And then I can get that other one and throw it on there, like slap it on, you know? So that's kind of how it is now. When you're looking for gear, when you're trying to do your loot runs, you're not just looking for one item. Sometimes you're looking for up to three, depending what you're trying to do. You know, because you could put, you could find one that has like two reds and a blue, and you'll have find another one that has two blues. You'll find another one that has a fucking a red or two. You'll have three reds and a blue. So now you're like, okay, well, I have these other two. This one has a good blue on it. This one has a good red on it. What do I want to do? Or like, which one would I sacrifice to make better? Yeah, it's kind of tricky, but it's just time consuming. But it's part of the game. I mean, if you want a good build, you have to put in the grind for it. That's what with me, I make all my builds are base builds. I build them to do kind of what I want them to do, and then I leave them at that. It's just kind of like a blueprint, like a concept. And then once I kind of know what I want, then with time, I'll fucking be looking for nothing but vests one day, and I'll just look for nothing but vests one day, and I'll get a bunch of vests and I'll just throw them all into my stash. And then the next day when I get on, usually no one's on because I get out in the morning, I'll go through all the vests and see if there's anything there I can work with. If there isn't, I'll get them and either sell them or I'll fucking destroy them. Or the pieces, because you get stuff out of them to be able to craft.
Right.
And that's how I go. But for me, the build that I've been loving, that I can't really see myself going too far away from it, is that ongoing directive build. It just has...
Yeah.
I have two different versions of it. I have one that has a little bit of DPS and then skill power, and then I have another one that has nothing but skill power. Now, it's not the best skill build, and the other one was not the best DPS build, but the thing is that I can do both when I need to do. You know, and like, if you make a build and you make it all DPS, you'll have no skill. So if you get into a sticky situation, you're gonna either have to rely on someone to pick you up, like the thing with the Reviver Hive. You could have it, but if you don't have any skill whatsoever and you get dropped, you have to wait like 200 and something seconds to get it back. It's like a recovery link.
Yeah.
You know? And with me, I'd rather have some skill so that if I go down and it comes out, it'll pick me up, and then within, you know, a minute and a half, I'll have it again. I can just, if I get killed again, it'll just keep picking me up faster and faster. Like, not faster and faster, but every single time. So it's just it kind of varies. And you want to do a DPS build, so you want a lot of weapon damage, and you want to try to find pieces with red on it, and you're gonna want to try to find pieces that have damage to elite. Because the majority of the time, the people you're running into are gonna be gold, but you want weapon damage for whenever you run into people who are not gold, because otherwise you're gonna be like, I think Bar and Jax both have a build where they'll literally melt golds like in 2 seconds. But a fucking purple will take them like 3 to 4.
Right.
Because all their damage is to elites. Like,
that makes sense. It's just going to be a lot harder to do a DPS build.
No, not necessarily harder. Time consuming, yes. But harder, not necessarily. Like Bar, for example, if you want help with a DPS build, Bar has an insane DPS build that he made. And his is good, man. Like, if you're ever next to him when he's shooting people, just look at their health. They melt. They just it just dissolves with his build. And he's still trying to perfect it. He's still trying to make it better, you know? And then Jax has a build that's like that too for his LMGs. And I I think one of his LMGs is hitting for like 28, if not 30, something like that. I don't know if they messed with it when they did the update, but and I mean like it shoots slow, but you don't need to shoot fast when you're doing that much freaking damage.
Right.
I'll join on you,
Shush.
man. I'm gonna tell Tiff that you're talking to her like that.
Oh, my dog doesn't like her cage.
The puppy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to look and see what I'm gonna have to do in order. I don't even know if I have any more light machine gun.
Entering safe area.
Check the freaking talent. Do not. Yeah, with me, I just don't understand how I'm gonna raise the damage on a gun if I can't roll shit with it.
What do you mean roll?
Like, alright, so the damage overall, right? Like, so the DPS off the gun.
Mm.
I'm sure there's blueprints out there. I just haven't seen any yet that are majorly changing the DPS you're doing with a gun. Like, yeah, the 5% more accuracy, 10%, you know what I mean? 5% on elites, critical hit chance. Yeah, but nothing for DPS.
Well, right. So every gun usually has like three different kinds. You'll have like a military, an infantry, a custom, and then just a regular plain one. Each one of those has its own personal thing. Like one typically will have more mag size. One might have a little bit more RPM. One might carry a little bit more bullets. One of them might do more damage. So it's just whatever gun you have. If you want a better gun, it's literally just playing the game, and one will eventually drop. Now you're not ever. It's rare when you go up in a big chunk. Like say you're doing like mine right now. My stoner's doing 16. It's rare when you're gonna find a gun that goes from 16 to like 18 like with one shot. Normally what happens is you'll find a gun that's like 16.2 and then you hold down to that one. A little bit later you'll find another one and that one does 16.5 and then you hold on to that one and then you're using that one for a while because now that one has more. And then a little while later you'll find another one and then now that one does 16.9 and then eventually you'll find a 17. You know what I mean? Until you eventually hit the cap of what that gun is capable. And then after that, you'll either get that number, the cap number, or a little bit under it. So the way that the loot system is supposed to work, there's still flaws in it. It doesn't always work that way. But you're supposed to always, whenever you kill someone, the loot that drops is always supposed to be at least your gear score or better. That doesn't mean that you're guaranteed high end. You can end up with purple, but some purples hit harder than high end guns. But the thing with those is instead of having three talents, they only have two. So then the question is, do you only want two talents? Or would you rather have a third talent? You know? But you can find, I found purples that are up to like 499 gear score. No, I don't think I've ever gotten a 500, but have gotten 499 purple. I got what was it, a FAMAS that I got, and it was the hardest hitting FAMAS that I have ever picked up. But it only had two talents, and they were two shitty talents, and that's the problem with the purples. You will find one that has really good talents on it, but the thing is, you won't have a third, and some people want that third one because on certain guns, they're like god rolls if you can get three really good talents on them.
Right. Okay. A little more disappointing. A little bit.
Yeah, it's just like I said. It just takes. It just. It's just time consuming more than anything. It's not so much that it's hard. It's just it really, really is time consuming. And I'm gonna slap the lullaby on my guy, and then I need to go do propaganda things with only a shotgun, so that because I'm trying to complete the thing because I want to get if I can get my hands on a fucking MG5 blueprint, and I'll be able to actually make those myself, man. Because I can get, I've gotten a few MG5s and they're good, but if I can craft them to where I could just fucking be there and be like part one where you're just rolling and rolling trying to get a god roll, that'll be the shit. So if you need me, I'm gonna be in the street starting shit.
I'll be out in just a second. Shush.
For a second, it looked like there was
In danger.
a red cell phone, but I don't see shit in there.
Supplies detected.
For a second, what?
For a second, it looked like there was like a red phone, but I think it's just like a thing of food or something. I don't know.
Alright.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
No, what about that?
Picked up. Russians nearby.
Yeah, what's it? Division coordinator?
Hostile control point identified. Access key detected. Progress halted. Manual override required. Hostile guarding location nearby. Progress resumed.
Damn, I just got a whole bunch more red again. That's fucking stupid.
Manual override required.
Don't understand why, but. You're done. Alright, so what you want to run?
Right now I'm just trying to do propaganda. I need to do 3 more to complete my my stage thing for my LMG guy. So I need to find the ones that have like the little blowhorn thing or whatever, that symbol.
Yeah.
I'm fast traveling to the control point. The MLK, the MLK library. I usually have to hit the vape like crazy just to get like the nicotine that I need or whatever. And now with the new thing, I need to calm my ass down because I'm hitting it and I'm like, ooh, that one's got me lightheaded. Like, fuck. Oh.
Yeah, I definitely need a new coil.
Oh, I'm here. Let me bullets.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. Friendly combatants detected.
Try not to start shit with anybody because they'll follow us all the way over to the different areas or whatever.
Friendly control point detected.
Ooh, hello, big fella. Fucking guy, this is what we can do when we take it easy, bitch.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Launching grenade.
Oh, that guy like disappeared on me. Fuck. No.
Access key detected. Progress halted. Manual override required. Progress resumed. Manual override required.
I'm surprised I hit that dude from this far away with a shotgun. That's fucking.
Yeah, that was a long shot.
I was like, damn, I so feel good about that one. The secret mine, I guess they changed the way that it worked because it before it would just as long as it was with you, it would fucking heal you,
Drinking water detected.
and now it fucking it needs to be next to you for a certain amount of time, and then it shoots a little healing thing at you. I was like, ah man, I just go back to my the other thing that I had.
Food supplies detected.
Ow, motherfucker, kill me, fucking ball, come on. Jesus. Oh shit. I came into the wrong hood. Oh shit. Yeah, sure. Oh, from behind us? Those motherfucking true sons.
Nearby. Progress halted. Manual override required.
Oh, we need a key. There it is.
It's always in the last
Access
person.
key detected.
Yeah, and then they run fucking all the fuck away from you. I was like, fuck, bitch. Like, the mission's over here. Get your ass over here.
Nearby. Progress resumed. Drinking water nearby.
I love it when you're in combat and there's like drinking water nearby, food nearby. It's like, motherfucker, I'm in the middle of the fight. That's like my last fucking warrior right now.
Exactly. I'm getting fucking shot at.
Manual override required.
If we see you running with hyenas, we will not hesitate to shoot. There will be no second chances. It's time to make a decision. Make sure it's the right one.
Fucking violent as no matter what's being broadcasted, it's all violent and shit. If you're walking around with the hyenas, we would not hesitate to shoot you. Like, god damn. Like, what if they're being forced into it?
We have created a community built on mutual care and trust. If you share our values, join us.
Alright,
Drinking water detected.
I need one more little bitch. Where yet? Where? Oh, come on. Don't tell me ain't gonna be no more. There's a little thing right there. There's a question mark. I'm gonna go to that, see if I think the question marks are usually what they call them. They're usually
Hostile supply convoy. Detected.
what are they called? The one where they have the hostages.
Nearby.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that's not what it is. But until we get close, it won't tell us what it is. Yeah, and if I get this one, that's the last one that I need. Then we can go do. Need to put this.
I'm looking for anything.
Need to set this dude on fire. Yeah, see, look, it's a fucking hostage. I knew it. Oh no, that's another one. That's fuck that hostage.
Alright, so we're looking for the little loudspeaker. There is a shit ton of questions.
Civilians in distress.
Yeah.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
I'm going to go down here to the safe house and start running by some of these. We can't find one.
Food supplies detected.
I found one, but there's a bunch of fucking hyenas by it. Public execution. I knew it. I knew it. I'll go to MLK again. There's a question mark right next to that one. I just looked at. I put "Hey everyone" on the chat, and I misspelled fucking every. Put an R in there.
Eddie. Hey everyone.
Everyone, everyone.
Let's go to that question mark first. Well, I tell you what, these invaded areas are a pain in the ass to run around in.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh, that's a shooting range. That's what you need for materials.
Do what?
There's a shooting range over here. That's what you need for materials.
I think that's still the. No, that's territory control. That's the only thing I'm missing for base operations, whatever this is.
Here, fast travel to me, and we can do this, and then we can both get materials.
I'm in combat. Hold on.
Friendly combatants nearby.
I'm looking at these fools practice shooting. They fucking suck balls. No wonder they don't fucking kill no one. Shooting like fucking 10 feet above the people and shit. Fucking ridiculous. The instructor's over here telling them what to do or whatever, and I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. He's not even looking at them. There you go.
Oh my god, dude, I can't get out of combat everywhere I run. I keep running into motherfuckers.
Oh, you went where it's invaded. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble, buddy. You gonna be in some trouble, buddy.
So these invaded areas are a bitch to walk around in.
Oh yeah, and then you're not dealing with the regular people that would be in there. You're dealing with the Tusk, and the Tusk fucking run around with like heavily armored dudes and fucking dogs, and then there's even drones that patrol the fucking streets, and they're huge drones, like huge fucking drones. And if one of those catches you and you're not paying attention, that will fuck you up. I think this one, the materials that this guy is giving you is like it's water and then some crafting supplies or something like that. I'm not too sure. I think that might be the other place that I'm looking at. Matter of fact, I think it is the other place because this is a tiny little square compared to where they're at.
Want to share a few tips with us?
Hey, agent, want to share a few tips with us? Yeah, shoot the fucking people, not the walls. Tip number 1, you're welcome.
That's it.
Let me know when you're all the way in so we can start it.
I'm in.
Alright, so get in this like square.
Right here.
Alright. Shoot all the targets that pop up.
Cool.
It'd be nice if you could see the whole area.
You're
Looks
dead
like I
for
gotta reload.
Damn near perfect.
shooting worse than they were.
I was shooting everything.
Yeah, like spray and pray, motherfucker. Rubik's. Yeah. Here. Found another one of those broadcasting things. Look, you see, they, after you shoot or whatever, and you show them how it's done, they leave. They don't even keep trying to fucking practice. They just walk away. Fucking ridiculous.
Like we're never gonna be that good.
Huh? I'm like, well, there's no point in wasting bullets. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Friendly control point nearby.
Oh shit.
I don't have any fucking sound. It's so dumb. They really
Yeah, no, it was that section right there because I took like 4 shots and I didn't hear a single one. I can't hear my shotgun, and shotguns are loud as fuck.
I can hear you pumping it, but I can't, and reloading, but I can't hear you.
I just I went to go pick up special ammo and I literally just heard my first shot. All right, audio's back for me. I don't know for you.
Hostile control point.
I can hear the gun like ejecting the shells, but not shooting.
Got a call for assistance from a division agent. Name Andrew Edwards. Last on location, inside the control point. Agent, I need you to head in there, find Edwards, and offer support if needed.
Oh. That mission that they want us to do right now, that's where you first see the hunter. Your introduction to the hunters.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
No, it's pretty cool. For one, because you don't die when you meet him. He fucks with you and lets you know that he's the shit.
Detected. Nearby
This
location.
is the same shit where I was at earlier. It just reset. Oh no, it's not even here.
didn't even know I was getting hit because I can't hear it. About to go down again. Wow.
Oh, this is a fucking a street boss. Fuck.
You're on your own with me.
No, I'm trying to get to you. Just want to kill these guys so they don't kill me from behind.
Hostile control point identified.
Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yes.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Fucking heal me, stupid seeker.
Our enemies want you to stop living life until the city they want.
Ow, ow.
We tore all the rules long ago. If you want freedom, join us.
Alright, hopefully I didn't just fuck myself because I shot people with the other gun. If I did, that's gonna fucking suck.
If we did, we'll do it again.
The little time you have left on this world. There are plenty of hidden pleasures on offer. The hyenas can show you where to find them.
In your group.
Sandbox Hero, is that one of your friends?
No.
Because it just joined us.
No idea what it is.
You're dealing with.
I pressed triangle while it was down.
Oh, you called for. Alright.
Access key detected.
Alright.
Our enemies want you to stop living life until the city they want.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. Progress resumed.
I'm feeling exposed here.
Manual override required.
Dude, this shotgun still does a shitload of damage from that far out.
Yeah.
God damn it, it didn't give it to me. No. And it's because I shot someone with a regular gun before we started it. And since there's people guarding it, I must have shot one of the guys guarding it. Ah,
Alright, let's go do another one.
all the way up top. This is a closer one down here, but I don't see one. Nope. Going all the way over there. I'm gonna fast travel to the control point and then fucking run it from there.
No.
Freaking tired, dude.
Oh, no, that's way too early for that.
Been yawning since I got on.
How did you get up?
It's not the time that I got up like at 8:10, something like that. But it has to do with the time I went to sleep. I couldn't sleep, man. I ended up falling asleep like at fucking 5:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were sending me shit on TikTok half the night.
Yeah, man. Couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm gonna keep everybody awake. I don't sleep, you don't sleep.
I was up pretty damn late.
Supplies detected. Detected from the control point in proximity.
Where's my audio again?
Confirmed.
That still ain't got one back.
Damn it!
Where you at?
I'm stuck in. With the lighting that's in the game right now, I don't know if they moved the lighting around or whatever, but everything is a lot darker than I fucking remember it being.
I would agree with that. If you run out of the street at all right now, it's almost fucking black.
Yeah, and I think it's because they added. I think it's because they added that fucking flashlight. But it's if they did it for that, it fucking sucks because you can't be running around with a flashlight. As soon as you bring it out, you slow down.
Control point nearby.
Right, what?
Oh yeah, I have my flashlight on my other.
Why can't I run? I got stuck like on an invisible wall. I couldn't fucking go anywhere.
Plenty of hidden pleasures on offer. The hyenas can show you where to find them.
Phew. Ah, shit.
This is a warning to the division. Back the hell off before you get yourself killed. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Where are they going?
DC is no more. This is our chance to create the city we want.
Isn't it the same one we just did?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers,
So,
we got it and they got this bitch back. I think this was the last one we did.
How much time have we got? I think it's safe to say that nobody knows. Have a drink. We got to fight. Enjoy yourself. You might not be alive tomorrow.
Progress halted. Manual override required. Progress resumed.
Look at that turret throwing electricity. So he's using hardwired. That's the build that does that. Getting shot in the ass.
Manual override required.
oh my god, not having the sound is really fucking nice. Oh, shoot.
It's time to make a decision. You can join
Oh.
choose a life of self indulgence. That's your prerogative. But I'll tell you, your days will be numbered. Or you can help us. The theater is open.
Why are you all the way over here?
Hostile broadcast picked up. Specialization data collected.
Alright, you good to?
Yeah. Now I need to go set some motherfucker on fire. We need to do the Air and Space Museum. Can only be completed on normal or hard difficulty. And we need to kill. I think this is gonna. We're gonna have to. I know where this is at, and we're gonna have to pass it twice. What the fuck's going on right now?
There's drones.
I'm reloading my weapon.
Hostile control point identified.
Fuck your drone, bitch.
Do you really want to live like a scavenger? It's pitiful. The hard road becomes easier with time.
Alright, so where we gotta go?
Russians nearby.
Air and Space Museum. This one right here.
Black Tusk units are setting up at the Air and Space Museum. We need to dig them out.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to do it twice. Once because it's invaded, and then one more time.
Well, can't we do it on your map? Or so it's not.
Well, I think
Or invaded on
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still the same thing.
Once for invaded and once for what?
And once for the actual thing, because you need to kill Lieutenant Kelly, and I need to set her on fire 3 times before I kill her.
Killing her?
And hopefully this guy doesn't fuck it up.
I mean, we can fix that problem.
Yeah.
An agent is no longer
Yeah,
in
he's
your
gone.
group.
He's gonna be like, I came to help you guys. What the fuck? Need the shotgun no more.
Hostile broadcast.
Do you want to reset your shit before we start?
What do you mean?
Like restart your game or something?
Yeah.
I took all the dances off.
Okay.
I guess while we wait for the reset, I am going to see if I can get something to snack. I'm actually getting hungry. I think it has to do with me being sleepy, but I don't know. So let me just grab something. I'll be right back.
Alright. No problem. That's the truth nowadays, right there. No. That'll be $20.10 if you want it back. Package getting expensive. From out of space.
All right, guys, I'm back. I grabbed myself a
What?
little piece of candy that I have left and a cheese stick.
I think my buddy's mom just now got her driver's license. That's awesome. He posted it. Oh, how they grow up so fast. She just got her driver's license today. You technically got your first driver's license this year, bro.
Me?
No, my Tiff. She's only ever had her license in the state of Michigan. Whenever we lived in Florida, she just never changed it because she was retarded. So here in the state of Ohio, they don't share driving records with Michigan. And when she got pulled over that one day when they ran her name, it doesn't show that she has a driver's license because they don't share driving records. I was like, dude, our states are literally touching each other. And they're like, yeah, but we don't share driving records. They're like, so unless you have one for this state, it'll pop up you don't even have a driver's license. So she had to go do the permit test, get her permit, and then go back and do the driver's test and officially get a driver's license. So fucking stupid.
Yeah, with me, I didn't renew it when I was supposed to renew it, and then it got put on hold or whatever. So now, when I wanted to renew it, they were like, "Oh, it's been too long. You have to redo the written test and the fucking driving test." So I'm like, "Hey, looking forward to that shit."
Oh, come on, it ain't too bad. Tiff didn't even read the book for her. Missed all kinds of weird Ohio laws.
Like, don't run over pedestrians. That's just an Ohio thing. Everywhere. There's only two things we have in Texas: fears and fears.
You don't have any horns, so that narrows it down, doesn't it? What was the other one? It was only faggots and sailors are named Lawrence, and you didn't join the Navy.
Can't be saying none of that shit nowadays. Well, the fucking politically correct shit.
No. And to anyone that's watching the stream, I am not biased in any ways. It was just a funny ass movie. I don't give a fuck.
Most people know that movie. So.
Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't going to be easy.
It was a weird combination of a movie. It was really funny and really dramatically sad in certain areas of it.
I watched it a few times, and I every time someone tells me something about it, it's like I have to rewatch it because I don't remember shit. I'll remember it like the week that I watched it, but after that, I don't fucking remember shit. A very short memory span.
I think the last time I watched it was probably like 2 years ago. Holy shit, dude, the entrance is all the way around the other side. I ran all the way around.
We're bringing in all the people from the street.
I am too. I'm getting chased.
Bring them in, I'll knock them down. Oh, you missed the door again, you ass.
Did I really?
Yeah,
Where the fuck is the door?
the door right there. Run in there.
Oh, that
There you go.
man.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
no wonder I missed him.
Oh shit, really? I'm gonna hit with a drone right as I'm gonna shoot the guys running in behind you. That was ridiculous.
Watch out, reinforcements.
Go to sleep, ho.
Wait, let me get him with a grenade. No, come. Yes, grenade kill. Two of the 20.
These motherfuckers are still coming in from the street.
Yeah, I had a lot.
Dead.
It's always fun when you have one group chasing you and you run into another one.
Yeah, and then they all team up and shit. Like, what the fuck? It's like,
You start fighting each other like the first one.
yeah, it's like unless they're two different fucking fashions, they fucking they go after you. They just team up and fuck you up. I don't even know what the fuck my gun's shooting at. It must be somebody that's outside of the map. Where's there still people alive? Yeah. Apparently there is. Where? Oh. Bitch ass. He probably had jumped over to the other side and he didn't want to come back because my turret was right. He was like, no, Dios mío. Brick house.
Tiff's ready to get a divorce from her job.
A divorce from her job?
Yeah.
If she leaves, does she take half?
If she leaves, does she take half the shit? I don't know. I don't think so, but I damn sure hope so. Half the nuggets.
Half the nuggets and half money.
Half of everything.
50-50, you're not taking that deep very much.
When you get divorced, you can marry Cam for a week. Take fucking 1.5 of his McDonald's. He owns fucking 3 of them.
Local area network detected.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more encryption is to protect something juicy.
I can hear my gun, but I can't hear theirs. This is better than what it was. Control one on fire. Yeah.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, stop trying to push open.
Over here trying to be Rambo in his World 205, you can't be fucking around like that. No.
Can't be doing this.
A 75% complete. Station remotely terminated.
Shit, they cut off the terminal.
He blew up right in your face. That was awesome. This is the part that Bar loves. It's his favorite part in the whole game.
Let the door close and let you in here.
Because there's a timer. When the timer ticks, if you're not in there, you get fucking reloaded in. There it is.
Oh shit! It didn't show me a timer. My bad.
No, it's all good. I was fucking running around trying to grab shit. I grabbed everything I needed, so we're good. Bloop. Bloop.
I think we might have
Nope.
this one too.
Buenas noches, señores. Bloop.
Oh, that was trippy.
The way shit changes in here.
Yeah. Last time we ran so fast we went in here but like 30 seconds.
Is he dead?
You did. If we grab that thing.
You keep getting dropped like really good guns, and I get like a pair of knee pads that are 480s.
This is not what you're doing, Joe.
Yeah,
Take him out. Stay in your lane.
I'd be a professional gamer. Takes too much time, and really it takes a lot of money to get famous on YouTube. Like, you gotta pay. Yeah, Austin wants to be a professional.
He's done.
It's doable.
It's doable, but
You better get a lot better at Apex than what he is. All I got to tell him. Every time we play, I'd spend half the match taking his ass up. I'm not even that good at it.
I don't got time for this shit.
Oh, I'm gonna try and grenade though. Oh!
Took too long, not my fault.
My dog's in doggy prison.
she's in the hole doing hard time. Got nothing but people.
Yep.
Get that shit on one.
Dark as fuck. Bro.
You with any
as
division
ordered.
agents.
The drones are up.
Pray.
Friendly canine.
Just doing down.
These fuckers can throw 2 drones out. Why can't we?
Heavy contact. Watch for strike.
Get that right.
Took them out. Concentrating fire. Airburst coming in. Heading in. Flank target.
Kill me with it.
Whatever.
My wife's in the taking some shit for a back hurt or whatever. She's like, no, I don't need penicillin. And she has a bottle of it. She's like, why was this even prescribed to me? And I said, to kill me because I am like deadly allergic to it.
Network signal detected.
Sounds promising.
I'll literally die if I eat it. So.
Enemy taking fire. Get me out of here.
You have to reload it very bad.
There's a gun case over here.
That's just
There's a gun case over there, Fute.
Wait, oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Purple did I get?
Should be 2 over there. I think it's a laptop or some shit that we have to get.
Oh, there it popped up. Right here. I
Data
hadn't popped up
corrupted.
yet.
Damn it. I guess we keep looking.
I'm with you. Got a man down. Get some.
Secure the final hall. Maybe you'll find a terminal there.
Maybe, just maybe.
No, not the door, not the door.
finish mopping up these assholes and let's see what we can find.
I can do this all day.
Deploying UAV.
On the flank! Enemies!
Oh, don't do it on the first grenade.
There's
Kill
a
one.
grenade! He's right here! Watch it, grenade!
Probably bricked, but check out the server just to be sure.
Reformat cancelled. Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send the data you were able to recover to our tech guys just in case. The museum is secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
295 kills.
All right, now we have to do it again. Wait, let me see what difficulty it needs to be on.
All over again.
And it's gonna be more crazy because there's gonna be more people, but they shouldn't be as these guys weren't even that hard.
Yeah.
Hearing what we know about that place, that can't be good. Smart for you on your map.
It says on normal difficulty or higher, so we're fucking good.
Just fucking die already.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
Grenade kill. Yes.
Oh, hello, doggy.
Serious trauma detected.
Or if it wasn't a doggy, it was a sniper, so that one hit me fucking hard as shit. Oh, sniper.
You fucker, you'll pay for that.
Oh, behind us.
Where
Bastard
is
coming
he?
in off the fucking street.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm out of grenades.
Enemies flanking!
Fucking hyena, you're not even part of this mission. Get out of here.
True Sun's munitions detected.
She's like, the guy got fired. But I know, I said, like,
This is it.
I mean, I don't know why he get fired, but I got
So you need to get started.
Ooh, hello there. Hello there, buddy. Oh, check. Check.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation. Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards, I'll give them that. Tag anything useful and I'll send in a recovery team later.
And blow the shit out of anything too dangerous.
You heard the lady.
Shot to hell! I need...
I think you realize it's on fire.
True Sun's reinforcements incoming.
Need to clear the next hall.
When you're done fucking things up there,
Keep moving. You still got 2 halls to clear.
Well, you're done fucking things up there.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Division's on my 6! So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
active turret. Nailed the fucker. Left him out of cover. Grenade!
There's a grenade! Holy shit. Next one's a gut shot. D. Can't see him. Change your position. Oh, damn it! I'm pinned. I'm in a bad... Open fire! Spread out.
Frag out.
All clear.
No big guy this time.
No, because it's the True Sons and not the Tusk.
Black Tusk. Yeah. Wait, no, why am I?
I was watching this when you did that, and right after it went, did it.
I thought your cousin Billy Jack.
Fucking hell!
This thing should totally count as grenade kills.
Covering!
Agent
Yeah, I
down.
killed myself right there.
I'm at the barrier!
I shot. Down low, let's see. Ooh, it is. I want that.
Yeah, man, I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna have to end up getting off after this or something.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last one anyway. Jack's gonna get on back. What the hell?
Alright. If I can, I'll try to stay awake, but I for sure need to eat. Because I just feel drained, like, out of energy.
You gotta get sleep. I got some shit in the house to do. Take this. I'm getting stoned. Don't go down. Pick the bad spot for cover.
Oh, man.
It's almost over.
Mechanical components detected.
Agent, have Isaac scan the parts.
Okay. Get away!
Where do you go inside the door or what?
Do what?
That one was a male
Holy shit, what the hell just hit me?
Everything, all at the same time.
Oh, no joke. Started getting shot and then got dropped. Dude. That. Shit, get in the cover, dumbass. I picture Billy Jack's spear down.
Covering! I wish I had some help over here!
shit.
Now, where's this chick at?
Hold on, I'm trying to get all the. They're like little components for the rockets or whatever.
I'm sending a recovery team. Link up with
Just
them.
remember, if you see the Lieutenant Kelly or whatever, don't kill her until I can get her on fire.
Yeah, I won't see it all until everybody else.
Collection.
Really good as well. I don't play a whole bunch of-
Kinda goes without saying, but see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never, ever be used.
Database hatch indicates designated LMR-90.
That would be the missile, then. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into those reinforcements. They need backup.
We're losing people.
There's Lieutenant Kelly.
That's one. That's 2 times on fire. I want to make sure that I'm the one that shoots them and puts them on fire. You know?
No.
On fire again. On fire again. Alright, just fuck them all up now.
You sure you're done enough time?
Yeah. Yep, got it.
True Sons Munitions Factory
Beautiful.
got into action and they lost a big stockpile of ordnance. Throw in the fact that the settlements can scavenge those workbenches and tools, and I'd say it's been a pretty good day.
Wait to get back to the settlement.
Alright, but that's gonna be it for me. I might be on late tonight or something, but or very, 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 very early in the morning. I'll probably be up less than that, but
Alright, I'm gonna fast travel and see what else I need to do and then log off and go fucking sleep for a while. Or I'm gonna eat, see if it goes away, but if it doesn't go away, I'm gonna have to take like a nap and then come back and try to stream again a little bit before I go fucking to bed for good.
alright, you gotta hop back on with me now. Thanks, later.
Alright, man, take it easy. Alright, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna see what it is I need to do for that third piece, that third section of the gunner, and then I'm probably gonna get off for a little bit, log off and make food and eat, because I don't know what it is, but I feel exhausted. I felt good when we started the stream, and then little by little, started yawning and yawning and yawning, and I was like, what the hell?
Agent has gone offline.
I wonder if that vest actually. Hmm. This 850 enemies. Only use a certain machine. Oh, that one should be. Those are usually easy. The confused one. I'm pretty sure you could throw grenades and shit at yourself on purpose. I'm not sure. I'll see. Break his helmet before defeating him. 2 point. That's gonna be. So this doesn't look like it's gonna be that hard. Just that 50 is probably gonna be a little annoying, but other than that, really easy. See what that. Because I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's shit. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's not bad, actually. Alright, guys. I'm gonna log off. See you later tonight, hopefully, but I don't know. Not sure.
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your cooperation.
Probably make some string out of old plastic bottles. Might come in handy.